Well, hello there, konnichiwa to you. Good morning. So, this is my review for Hyakka Ryouran Samurai Bride, episode 11. So, this episode was the first half of the episode. We see the preparations of the girls and of Muniakira at the dojo, uh, trying to prepare for the final battle against the Dark Samurais, and they kind of try to give their key powers to Muniakira, but the first attempt failed because of the seal that was imposed on him on the first episodes of the series. Uh, and then we go to Musashi, that eventually she is able to speak with Oswin, the little girl, and that the little girl kind of give a seal to Musashi for her to give to Muniakira to break the spell that she cast on him at the beginning, and that eventually sealed off his powers as a general. And then we also see Metaimon and Kojiro going for the Shingo Stone, and eventually it's Kojiro that brings Metamon to the right place where the Shingo Stone is, and they began attacking it, trying to destroy it. At the same time, we see that Musashi kind of goes to the dojo for her battle, and when they are at the start, we see that Kojiro and Metaimon kind of began their attack on the Shingle Stone, and she was surprised. And then she comes to the realization that she again was simply being just used again, like she was on his previous life. But eventually, Jubei, yeah, Jubei kind of instigate her to fight, and they began fighting. Uh, it was very short, and I don't think that we will see them fighting again, uh, because at the end of the episode, all the Dark Samurais were absorbed by that dark energy that began concentrating on the cemetery, and basically that is behind the resurrection, in a way, of the Dark Samurais. And basically, this dark force is the grudges and all the negative emotions of the people that died fighting against the Tokugawa shogunate, and they kind of gathered in one force, one energy that it will be on centered on the body of the little dark samurai, because it was explained that each of the dark samurais has a role to play, and apparently the role to play for this little samurai, or this little dark samurai, is to be the vessel where all the spirits and all the grudges converge to make that big shadow that was formed at the near the end of the episode, and that immediately after being formed tried to attack the place where the Shingle Stone is. But at this time, Ginsen was already there, and that was one thing that surprised me. Not the fact that she recovered her powers, because it was already hinted on last episode that she was in the brink of recovering his powers. But the surprising factor on this is why she decided to help um, Muniakira, and in a way the shogunate regime, because during the first season she was the main antagonist and did try to destroy the country. So it's, well, kind of different. The fact that I don't believe that she switches his allegiances with Amakusa, but since it was explained that Amakusa will in the least take, I guess, 100 years to again be able to awaken and have a new body, well, I guess she kinda decided that she did need to destroy the country because she is the one that wanted to destroy it, I guess. Or she could be in fact like the group of Muniakira and so on, eventually, and want to be part of it in a way. So, I don't know. But that was a surprising factor that I was not expecting, that Vincent could take action and help defend the Shingle Stone from the Dark Samurais. Then we, like I was saying, at the end of the episode, we have the beginning of the battle with that dark energy, and at the place where the Shingle Stone is, we have Ginsen, we have Nia, the Master Samurai of Yoshihiko, and we have Sen, we have Kimura, we have Matabai, and we have Enzo and Kanetsugo, and I think the monkey Sasuke is also there. So we have all the great, almost all the dark samurais, the samurais of master samurais of Muniakira are defending that place, except Jubei that was fighting Musashi and Muniakira himself that was alongside Jubei. So then we see that the key energy, dark key energy, kinda enveloped Musashi and kinda tried to possess her, and in the process they burned the spell that Oswin gave her at the beginning of the episode to free Muniakira. And then Musashi, mainly she wants to fight Jubei, but since she is unable, she kinda tries to commit seppuku, but then Maeda Kenji appears again and kinda prevents that. And then Maeda Kenji kinda explains in a way to Muniakira that his own power is enough to break the seal. He simply needs to concentrate all his key energy and break away the seal, and he did it. And then he kind of fires off, well, let's say a type of Kamehama, like in Dragon Ball, of key energy, and kind of forces the shadows that are enveloping Musashi to leave. And then they kind of try to go to Musashi, but Musashi is absorbed by that dark energy along with the other three dark samurais, Metayamon and Kojiro, and they continue to gather the grudges and the negative feelings of all that died against the Tokugawas. And basically that's the episode of this week. It was, like I say, on the first half, it was the setup for the battle. The second part of the episode was good. The battles between Musashi and Jubei looked cool. A shame that they did. That was a very brief battle. And then we have Muniakira again at full power, so now probably he will be able to create a Samurai Bride. I do wonder if it's true that after creating a Samurai Bride, all the Master Samurais will lose their powers. Uh, I don't think that, for instance, Jubei will disappear at the end of the series. I'm not thinking that because there are still other groups that did not appear in this the first and this the second season. So my feeling is that eventually they will probably will make a third season, a final one, because according even to the info on the light novels, there are other groups that did not appear so far. So I think that it's possible to have enough material to make a third season. And I think that I read something in a forum that alluded to that, but I'm not certain. But I think from what I read, they do have material to make a third season. I don't know when. Well, probably eventually on the next spring season they will make a third season. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know, but it's a possibility. So, well, basically this is my review for Hyakka Ryouran Samurai Bride episode 11. Hope you enjoy. So, what do you think that will happen on the final episode? Do you think that someone will disappear? Do you think that the girls will lose their powers or not? What are your ideas on this issue? So, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay well and peace. See you soon.